Hello everyone, welcome back. This is my second stream today. I was feeling like streaming today, so well, here I am again. And what else can I do but to show you around my candy land. I hope you enjoy this, and after which I'm gonna build some, and I hope you will enjoy it. So this is the area where a visitor enters Candyland. They come here via warp plate. Then they go here. You have a lovely view. You look through. You can see a nice asteroid in a lava field. And you can see all the natural wonders of the terrain. But where to go? If you go around the corner, you can see a lovely rainbow tunnel. And what welcomes you is this gorgeous view. See Candyland in its glory. If you walk down this path, come across some visitors. Some of them have familiar faces. We have a mod that allows us to buy the player heads of the hermits. Look, Wells Knight and B-dubs. Buys the hermit's heads from the wandering trader, so spent quite a few emeralds there. Look at this. Got floating spore blossom. Lovely leaves floating around. Some nice trains. Nice trees. And if you look closely, you might spot something really funny. Right there. It's a very familiar face. It's a dinosaur. It's not any dinosaur, it's the, I think it's Google dinosaur. When you have no internet connection. Here's another family. They're just enjoying the sights. The kids are wandering around, wanting to get to the attractions. This is the main square, if you can call that the main square. It's where all the roads lead to. Up here you can go and play Rainbow Road. That's a fun little game. It's like the Dutch game of ganzenbord. That's goose board, literally translated. It's a bit like a very simplified version of Life, that board game. Or you could call it a bit more between Life and Snakes and Ladders. Then you can go this way to Icy Mayhem, I think it's called. Where you can play a lovely game on the ice with boats and a lot of chaotic mayhem, because well, let's go and check it out. through here. All these trees are all custom trees. None of them are sprouted. It basically, it's a game where you need to collect some blocks and add the blocks to the barrels in the floor. The blocks will be spurted out with some redstone magic. But the difficulty is because this ice and the next ice, so the blue and the green ice, have different speeds. So they make you turn around and glide everywhere real fast. I couldn't think of a good working randomizer. So what I did is maybe somewhat primitive, but it works. Is these three chaps here. When I removed the terracotta, they have pressure plates they can walk on, and the pressure plates they trigger the dispensers, and the dispensers will fire any of these blocks. And it works perfectly well, because these chaps, they just wander around and trigger everything, so that's good. Can't wait to play the game sometime soon. There's some rules and everything, but I won't bother you with that. So that's me and my redstone. If we walk back, you can see that the armor stands aren't all finished yet, but they all have heads, so that's something. If you walk this way, you get to go to the greenhouse, which we'll go to now. Excuse me. This is a lovely road and bridge made by Miss Mushroom Fox. I hired her because she really loves building bridges. And I really didn't know what to do with it. This is the greenhouse. These are all custom blocks. Well, not custom, mod blocks. They kind of change color. You can see that. I also made some custom lollipops. These are made with chisel and bits. Excuse me. And the windowsills are also chisel and bits. We can go in, and first thing we see is a dancing cow and a dancing sheep. Oh. You get to see a couple of custom trees and some very happy rainbow colored animals. So we've got some jet sheep, we've got some pink, I think it's called blooms? Lips, sorry. Blooms are the yellow ones. Are these ones? They're cute. We've got some rainbow sheep. And we of course have the pink withers, which we can ride if we want to. They don't go anywhere. They look kind of silly, but looks like he's got some glasses now. But yeah. And I was in a fun mood and decided to dinner bone the other one. Well, Grum the other one. So that's them. Oop. Palenzo puddle. There's also beautiful little moths. Got ourselves an albino cow. And some armor stands that aren't finished yet. I'm sorry, I'm not going to join you on your dancing spree. They're all having fun here. Then, if we go down the quick way. Woo! If we walk around this way, we have a lovely blue and white road leading up to the playground. This area is finished as far as I want to, because there's some things I wanted to do more, but I couldn't because otherwise the area would be unplayable. So here there's a parrot mother reading a book to all the kids who want to. Here's a granddad helping up his little grandson playing on the monkey bars, I think it's called. And another kid just ran away. Parents are just sitting down and relaxing whilst the kids are enjoying a story or playing. Got some hopscotch, I think it's called. You can jump. And this is another redstone contraption of mine. I'm not a big connoisseur of redstone, but I managed to do this. What it is 4 in a row. You place your place your blue concrete powder. The one who gets first 4 in a row wins. And after you're done, you can pull the lever, and then it will open up, and the concrete powder will fall down onto the slabs below, get sucked up by the hoppers, and then get redistributed into the barrel. And of course, after that, you need to flick the lever again. So that was some clever redstone of mine that I made up. Sure, someone else could do it a lot better than I did, but hey, it works. Here's a dad pushing his son on the swings. There's someone just being naughty and standing on the swings. Here's some trampolines with real slime blocks underneath, and 2 kids jumping on them. Then we have a foam pit, you know, those foam blocks that they have sometimes, where kids can just go in with a slide. Well, baby Corrales is going in there. And this is what I wanted to be a bit more full, but because of all the armor stands required, it's not doable. It starts to get really laggy and unplayable. So, unfortunately. Well, here's another kid going up the ladder. And baby Green is starting to go down, waiting for his turn. Then we have a bouncy castle, where 2 kids are playing. Also with slime blocks. But what's special about this one is right up there I've made a little platform you can fly to. Almost. And then you can jump off and actually bounce. Bounce a long way. Now if we go down this road again. You can look over the edge and see the chocolate river. This is all, well, flowing chocolate. I even actually made the bottom bricks dark brown so that you can see chocolate remnants, what you call it? Smudges. If we go back a bit, we can see a nice little class where this naughty little Scar is trying to push False. False is trying to save the teacher from falling off the steps. Tango is completely distracted. Grian tries to run away. Gem is trying to stop Grian. And Zadaf and Stress and Just Assassin are all paying attention and in awe. Together with Fizzy. And Fizzy is one of the server crewmates. Well, if you look here, this is a giant big wheel, I think it's called. And you can actually go around it. All you have to do is click it. I'm not doing anything except for moving the camera. So that's fun, you can actually go around it. I tried to do this with redstone first, but then I thought, oh yeah, we also have mods. And I managed to do this, and this works perfectly fine. And then here we have the line waiting. They're all facing the wrong way because I haven't positioned them yet. It's just where I've just placed the armor stands. Now we go down here. See a couple of families, a giant chocolate waterfall, a chocolate fall. Then we see the lovely sprinkles. All these sprinkles are hand placed, so they're all signs poking out through the carpet. And that's a lot of work. We are lucky with this mod pack that we have lots and lots of fun colored signs, so I could do this. This inspiration came from Zombie Cleo's zoo. I think it was 2 seasons ago from the Hermits. Not quite sure if it's 2 seasons or last season. And here's a line for the clown. The clown will get some balloons in his hand later on. This is Candy Lane. The left side is based on a typical Amsterdam canal houses. with the pretty facades and everything. And the other side is actually based on Utrecht. It's another big city in the Netherlands. Canal houses. And they've got a very different style, as you can see. And Utrecht, if you ever go to the Netherlands, go to Utrecht. It's a brilliant town. Brilliant city. Lovely atmosphere. And these are actually based upon actual buildings, especially this one. This is one of my favorite shops in Utrecht. You can go in here, and instead of a game shop, it's a arcade. So you can play video games here. Dance Dance Revolution. Some kind of shooter, scary shooter with an enemy. We built this afternoon. Got some pool, so we can shoot some pool. And got some air hockey tables. And some lovely artwork on the walls. And a nice view of across the water. Well, water across the chocolate. And a lovely night sky, flashing stars in the ceiling. And got some more games here. And then we can go out. This is an area that I still need some inspiration for. I have no idea what to make of it. And maybe we can do that later on in the stream. Think of something. Here we have our most inefficient sheep farm ever. Here are our sheep. They're all Jeb sheep. But before I turned them to Jeb, they were all the colors of the rainbow. So they also drop different colored wools. But once in a while, a sheep wanders in front of the dispenser, nibbles something away, and then gets shorn. It actually produces stuff. Let me see. Oh. Look, I did not plant this there. This is just what we got. So it actually produces. Underneath there's an automatic collection system. This is the Derpy Go Round. It's a nice little ride for the little ones. Where you can just sit on the animal and go around. Let's see if I can catch one. Yes. And the reason the redstone is quiet is because of those flowers. They're Botania flowers. They silence redstone a lot. And I also have the volume a bit low. Excuse you. Then also in Utrecht there's a lot of canal level terraces with little restaurants and cafes and stuff like that. So I also built that. And yes, they do stop somewhere, and they often don't have any safety railings. so be careful. Over here we have the not so secret tunnel. Some more redstone. Yes, I can do some redstone. Thanks to a tutorial, which closes automatically. Put some chisel and bits flowers. And I've got my bases here, all in my part. And my other mega base in chisel and bits. And that's where Candyland is gonna be on the map art, but I haven't got round to do it. Go up. Here's the multicaster, his base. He's one of the server owners. This is Miss Mushroom Fox's base. She's made the back rooms. If you don't know what they are, just Google them. The back rooms are very, very expansive. And over here they got another entrance to the back rooms, which you'll never get out. Over here is Big Cow's base. This is a mega base, but his starter base is already mega. This is his cathedral that he made, and a statue that he made. And I'm gonna put his starter, quote unquote, starter base. I'm gonna put that there on map art. This is where Fizzy is gonna be. This is our farm that Fizzy and I made, a guardian farm. And this is where his mega base is going to be. This is where Edix, his mega base is, or starter base, because it's practically the same. He's made a gorgeous temple-like structure with a star underneath. A star-structured complex. He's an architect. Yeah, it shows. It's really well thought of and well made. And it's his first ever Minecraft experience. So, well done. These are the shops at spawn, or some of the shops, not all of them. And I made little versions of them as well as I could. And if I couldn't make a small version of them, I made map art of them. This is spawn, what it looks like from the sky. Fizzy and my Prismarine shop. Rob's shop. This is Fox's shop, where he sells Botania stuff. And this is the totem shop. We have two kinds of totems. That's why you have a yellow and a blue one. The blue ones are void totems. This is the end of the not so secret tunnel. And a cute little gingerbread house. And lots of chisels and bits. And I wanted to make the roof look a bit scalloped. That's why I used powdered snow. That's all vanilla, the scalloping. And it's also on the other gingerbread houses. You go to the newest bridge, also made by Miss Mushroom Fox. It's a very cute bridge, and it also has a very cute aesthetic with the glass panes underneath, giving it a bit of a magical touch. Well, excuse me. In here, there's a staircase going all the way up, but that will only dizzy you, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that cruel. And it gets to a lookout area where you can see lots of Candyland. Let me see. I forgot to put these back on. And here you can see the dreariness of the outside, where it's not spawn-proofed. Everything in Candyland is spawn-proofed, except for phantoms. To be honest, I haven't seen any pillager patrols as of late, so I think I might have stopped them as well, because there's not really a natural block left over here. So that's something to be proud of. That's definitely something to be proud of. Well, these are the candied mushrooms that I made, I think, the last couple of weeks. This is a lollipop, giant lollipop. During the day it's orange, but strangely enough, at night it turns brown. Oh, I forgot to turn on something. Well, let me see. Here you are. This is what makes Candyland also very laggy. They're all around. Beacon beams everywhere. So I usually keep them off because, you know, it's a drain on my computer, especially when I'm recording or streaming. This is, by the way, the Rainbow Road. What you do is you roll a die. The die is here, 1 to 6, and then you just press the button, and the dropper spits out a number. And you roll it, and then you move the amount of paces forward. Sometimes you have little assignments or something like that. Bridging your way, go to 12. Well, and if you land on that, you have to do what the sign says. And it's 100 squares, so it's a long game, but you can finish it in about 15 minutes. For instance, villager trading, trade places with the last player. So then you have to go back. If you're the last player, you can't trade, so you just stay there, and nothing really happens. Let's go back up. This area. I've got some pigs, saddled pigs, because this is a pig maze. Get your pig, you go through the maze, and you get out on the other side, and it looks really derpy and really fun. Going through here. I do not know the route well enough to give it a go right now, otherwise the stream would be way too long, or there would be a pig stuck in the maze, and that's not on. But the pigs are there. Happy, got a little spot of mud. Then we go to Leaf Spleef with a bonus. Those of you who probably know it, Leaf Spleef is a game where you just run over the drip leaf and try to get each other killed. But the bonus is we caught a phantom. So if you walk around there without your armor on, the phantom is hunting you as well. So you've got an extra difficulty level. So it's good fun. I think we called the phantom Mr. Bitey or something like that. Can't see it. It's not important. So that's Leaf Spleef. What's also very cool, I think is very cool, is that the Rainbow Road has candy canes or candy cane-like structures everywhere. And goes all the way around the mountain. You can see all the beacon beams. They are there. There's only two places where there are no beacon beams, and that's because there are blocks in the way. It goes all the way around here. And here we have a couple of very difficult candy canes, which I'm very proud of that they look somewhat recognizable. It's double diagonal is not easy, and then also adding diagonal stripes on it, it did my head in, as you might imagine. Let me see. Oh, we haven't been to the witch's hut yet. So when you're done with the Rainbow Road, you finished, you reach the end. Literally, the end. You can go and have a nice refreshment in the witch's hut. Hello, villager. How are you? I'm good. It's a lovely little cafe. You can play your own tunes and jam out and just have a lovely day. You can also go outside, have a nice little sit down there. And I think I've got everything. Yes. Well, that was 40 minutes of tour through Candyland. It's quite extensive. It's a very big place. It's a mega build. I love the flowers here as well. They're all so candy-like. Each and every block of these blocks is chisels and bits blocks. So yeah, they're part of the problem. We have rock candy as lanterns. I can show you a bit with shaders, but I have to turn off the beacon beams, because otherwise you will look at a slideshow and that's no fun. Let me see. Enable this one. I think it's this one. Was it this one? Oh, this one. Yeah, you can see the beautiful colors and everything Just pop a little bit extra. Try to go slow for you. But I'm not on a gaming laptop. I'm on a good laptop, but it's not officially a gaming laptop. So please forgive. I wish it was night, but it's only just early morning. Let's see. Yeah, early morning. Turn it off. This nighttime is magical. If you turn on the shaders, it's just amazing. So this is Candyland. I hope you enjoyed that. And I think we will go and visit the other area, my other mega base. This is where you go to get into Candyland and out of Candyland, because it's in a big dome. This is my mushrooms. I really need to decorate the inside, but yeah, I haven't plucked up the courage yet. I have put stairs in 4 of them, and that was a massive job. And color coded them, so you know which one to go to. But I need to make a reception area here with an explanation of which one you need to choose for which destination. And yeah, I want to build 2 more areas of the theme park. But Candyland and the space theme park kind of grew into a bit bigger than I actually planned. Bigger projects than planned. But if we go to the interior now, go the official way. Go the very, very official way. Take the luminizers all the way up. On board the ship. These airships aren't my design, original design. I greatly inspired by some of the airships that were already made by some people, and I changed the theme of the ships. So credit goes where credit is due. And now we go to something that is my design as well. The USS Friendcraft. Busy making the biggest mistake of their life. Going inside the crack. These tentacles, they are drawing the ship in, grabbing hold of it so it cannot escape. And as you can see, here you can see only, well, half-ish the spaceship, but the inside actually has the whole spaceship, so I actually did the whole spaceship. This is my own design. I made this on stream as well. Well, designed it on stream. Oh. Let me see. I was chatting way too long. Let's go inside. Because it's a big build. This is a room that I haven't worked on yet. Because it's not the official way to go in. Officially, you enter here. In the transporter room. This is the closest I got to the lines of the transporter rooms of the original Star Trek way. Got a console here where the controls, where they control the transporter. Let me see. We've got a hallway, of course, because you gotta walk through it. Then we've got the crew's quarters. There's bunk beds with a little bit of privacy possible. They've got a shared bathroom with the crew next door. All the walls have their own control panel. And across the hall, there's... oh, a bit further down. I figured that much. There's the upper management quarters. So this one has a lovely bathroom, separate bedroom, special nozzles to get nice and clean and relaxed. The piano to play the piano. Have some music, some books. Those heads, these are custom heads. I made them myself as well. Just made a skin and then offed myself a couple of times. Here are also higher ups. This one is someone who designed his or her quarters better, well, different, better to their specific needs. Again, crew quarters, a little separate bathroom. These are for the bit higher ranking crew because there are fewer of them. Don't have to share as much. So I've got different levels. This is for a crewmate who loves its botanical faffing around, filled with one plant. Just loves everything nature has to give them. Some more crew quarters. Another crew, higher up crew. They wanted a separate bedroom. And a separate living room. So they got that. And a walk-in closet. Ah! That's very special over here in the Netherlands. This strange line of white stained glass is is actually where the crack is. So I'm gonna divide the whole area into where the crack is. So I'm gonna show it on the inside as well. Not quite sure how, but I think this is the winner. It won't be perfect, but it will be visible. But I haven't drawn it out through here as well. Not yet. Just the crew quarters. Another crew. And as you can see, they get lower ranked the further you go down. Except for the captain, because the captain is also there. This is the captain's quarters. He's got a bath. Well, they've got a bath and a lovely shower, very luxurious. Lovely bedroom with some paintings on the wall. And a reading room with lots of personal books instead of the e-reader. Then here we have our botanical room, one of the two. It's where the small plants are, and some information about all the special trees we've got. Mostly in better Minecraft. And also some Botania stuff, all in display. I want to add some signs underneath that, but I've still have to figure out the patience to do that. Then we go. Yeah, this is crew quarters. Everything is decorated in this hallway. I go back. I go to the area that's still under construction. Here we have all the big trees and everything, more of the botanical stuff. The cactus kind of grew out of control because it keeps on growing. I did not know this, and you know what? I'm all for it. You go. You do you. As long as you don't kill any of my plants, I'll be fine. Hasn't killed any of my plants yet, so. But all the hanging plants and everything it's all recorded here, and their behaviors and stuff like that. And also some plants from the nether, and some plants from some woods from Botania. This is still an empty room. Gotta do something with it. This is a ready room, or a meeting room, what you want to call it. And that's something that's special. The blocks from, I think it's Adorn. Let's see, yeah, Adorn. They can have carpet underneath them. So you don't have to faff around with wool blocks and stuff like that. So that's really handy. I figured that out by accident. Here you have a bigger ready room. With some chairs in the corner where usually the scribes sit or something like that. Let me see. This is a room still Yeah, it's undefined, but I think I'm gonna make it the engine room, but not quite sure. It's not really a logical place, but it's big enough. This is a mess hall. Some nice air hockey. You can get your food and drink. Sit with your friends and co-workers. This is the holodeck. Yes, I know the walls should also be a grid, but this is the closest I could get. And these are all kelp blocks. Dried kelp blocks. So completely vanilla. Here we have another holodeck. Well, completely vanilla except for the panel here. Then we have the broom closet. Or at least that's why I dubbed it. And this looks really cool, doesn't it? Like an infinite hallway. And this is the space I still have left to fill. I think I'm gonna do some do the bridge as well. Med bay still needs a place. If you have any suggestions, please let me know, because I don't know. There's a nice little hallway as well. Made this yesterday. And those are my bases. I hope you enjoyed that little tour. Let me see. I've got a TARDIS here because, you know, as a Whovian, you should put a TARDIS in any build. Candyland also had a TARDIS. I've got to show you. Let me see. Minecart. I'll show you the world. Let's see. Here we go. This part of the ride. Oh. That's what happened with the others, the guys. That's weird. It usually doesn't happen. Ah! Now we go underwater. Into an alien world. Oh, it's lag spikes. I did it. Okay. We go up. And we go down. This is a very easy going ride. Go even further up. But still not all the way. Come down. And this time we go all the way up. And we can breathe. Lovely rainbow. Saw the shuttle. You see it looming there. See the space shuttle? Go through my farm. Go all the way up. I go in. And this is where you end up. Gotta eat. Don't really have to eat, but it's nice to see the hunger bar full. If I teleport here, then I get teleported to the start of the track. So I hope you guys liked the tour. Oh well, let's go. Standing on it? Yeah. Inside of the base. And we've all seen this. So now we go out. Oh! I keep on forgetting not to press Q. Yeah, Q is my sprint button. I'm a bit odd that way. There in the distance you see the giant mushrooms appearing out of nowhere. And I'll show you the reason why it's laggy here. I got a bunch of armor stands here. They're all telling us a story. Starting here with little naughty Cleo. Here are a bunch of hermits just enjoying the view. Baby Corrales can't see. Here you have Cub. Just walking. They're just, you know, doing their thing, what you do on a ship. Here we are at Stress. She's looking at the scene that's going on here. It's unfolding. And it's Grian proposing to Mumbo Jumbo. Bros forever. We all miss him. Let's go down. Past the Zoomer Void. And Etho. It's looking at the swirly bits. You have people enjoying their food. Their giant sushi. They look so ridiculously big. But unfortunately on the... if you put it on the item frame, they go to the sides, so they don't look as good. Well, here's just Assassin again. And B-dubs. Here you can see what I mean. Here it is on a plate. It's good, but it's not as good. Let's see. I have a lovely piece of pie, I think. Giant burger. Here we have a bit of lore going on. Big Cow, he made a giant cathedral, and the religion of the cathedral is all about the tech, the flying tech. And he planted this scene And I added an armor stand of a praying, a praying monk. Just for laughs. We have a lovely dovey couple. And here she's eating some cheese. Wandering Trader is asking for your order, sir. If you enjoy it. They're all just doing stuff. Here the Wandering Traders are put to work. Nice custom head little aquarium. This is where the captain is situated. This is the old map. I haven't updated this yet. Unfortunately, not all the blocks are visible. Quite visible on the map, this ship. But I kind of like it being the old one. Here's the captain. That's my summer head. Drinking a cup of tea. Reading some books, reading some papers, reports. Warp plate to a different area where I wanted to make another world, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. But I'm not gonna say never, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. Past the Zoomovoid again. An Etho. And here are some portals that I wanted to activate, but it's not quite possible. We have a special mod that makes us able to have differently shaped portals, nether portals, but also use crying obsidian in nether portals instead of obsidian, and it looks so much better. But I haven't linked it up yet. Ooh, it's almost night. I like the little candy canes in the Candyland ship. Let's go down. I'll show you with the shaders on. It's beautiful. Let's see. This one. I'm correct. Yes. Turn this off. And you can see beautiful this is, if I may say so myself. Oh, this is the wrong one. Let's see. Kuda. Is it Kuda? No. Silder. Yes. And you can see the mushrooms as well, and see the roof. I'm so glad I didn't make it out of concrete. Had I known that the phantoms would spawn still, would I have added a roof? Probably yes, because it does give a nice enclosed feel to it, like you're in a special magical place, but yeah, it looks great. So much work. It's been 9 months in the making. Everything in total. Let's see what it looks like with the beacon beams. Not gonna move. Let me see. Video settings. Beacon beams on. Oh. Where are you? Not gonna move, fight phantoms. I hear you, but I don't care. Oh, there you are. Ouch. Oh, there's 2 of you. Where's the other one? That's one. Don't know where the other one is. But you can see the beacon beams everywhere. As much as people hate the phantoms, I think they do add a bit of gameplay, because otherwise you wouldn't have never, you know, slept. Now you just gotta sleep just to get rid of those annoying things. This is a nice little picnic area. My first skin. With the big bushy eyebrows. Oh, it looks so silly. When I had my helmet on, it looked like I had a monobrow. I didn't think that one through. So yeah. Hour and 15 minutes. Let's turn off the shaders. Turn off the beacon beams. I'm sad that the beacon beams do give a bit of lag, blindsided. But yeah, it was a lovely challenge to surround the whole place with beacon beams. It gave a nice little perimeter. And then, of course, I had the idea of making a very large glass wall so no mobs would get into it, into Candyland. This is the map, by the way. See everything. So I started with a wall about 10-15 blocks high. Then I was like, yeah, but I want to level. So I had to figure out what to do with the highest point and stuff like that. So the wall got higher and higher and higher, especially here. Till it got this height, and look. The wall's only too high here. It's ridiculous. Thinking back, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Completely bonkers that I've put a roof over this whole area. But was it worth it? Yes. How many glass blocks did I place? I have no idea. But we can find out. Everything is spawn proof. Everything. So no hostile mobs will spawn. Except for the phantoms, because phantoms need a proper roof over your head and not a glass one. Which really sucks and it doesn't make any sense, but okay. At least they burn. Let me see. Statistics. Items times used. Only 61,000 blocks. I've used the Terror Shatterer most. And the Black Hole Talisman as well. So yeah. Placed quite a few blocks. 61,000 pink glass blocks. It's nuts. Thankfully I didn't have to shovel all the sand for this, because a friend of mine had a sand farm. And he sold me all the glass. Let's frolic. This is a lovely frolicking area. I can just hop around and be merry. Oh. I'm not really good at reverse walking and stuff like that. I'm not a pro YouTuber. But yeah, this place still gives me a smile on my face. And I hopefully put a smile on your face as well. Instead of working on the base, I just showed you my base. That's okay. I hope you enjoyed it. I most certainly did. I want to say thank you for watching. And I'm going to round up this stream. So thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.